Hey folks, I'm here at Aquashella with Jeff Miotke.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going well. Yeah, it's really neat to see the Awaze booth. How much effort did it take to put all this together?
Yeah, let me tell you about this. So we've been planning this for months. So we have amazing product sponsors. So we have Awaze, we have Aqualife, we have Tropica, Canada, and we have Seagrass Farms, and we had to get local talent to bring enough people in to scape all these tanks. So we brought in the Chicago Aquatic Plant Society. Yeah, so Balin Shaw and Joanne are on their board. They're the president, vice president, and it's a fantastic organization. We put together 18 tanks and 2 biorbs in 2 days.
Wow, that's very impressive. And the quality of all these aquascapes and terrariums and displays are amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, the team really came together. It was amazing. I am so proud to be the guy that gets to be the one revealing this and showing it off to the public. So this was empty Wednesday. We started putting the furniture in Thursday morning. So Thursday morning, we had furniture, a little bit of scaping was done, but almost everything was Friday. So all of these tanks were Friday.
Got a bunch of different levels of this. So you've got the planning, which must be an epic undertaking. Then you got to pull all the materials together, and then you all show up here, and in just a couple of days you knock out how many tanks?
18 tanks. And they're all different styles, all different artists. We've got saltwater, we've got African cichlids, we've got blackwater, we have traditional nature aquariums, we got macroalgae tanks, we've got biorbs, we've got terrestrial moss tanks, and on and on and on. We had so many artists come in, and they're so talented. And the thing that blew me away was just the quality of every single tank, from the smallest to the largest. It's amazing. It's truly a gallery. I'm blown away.
And well, what's incredible too is the selection of plants. I saw the tower of plants. It was a tower of like Tropica plants. Is that mostly what you had?
Yeah, so it's a combination of a Tropica plants, both the potted and the tissue culture, and plants that the Chicago Aquatic Plant Society provided. So to fill in kind of the gaps that Tropica wasn't, they don't have the full list here yet in North America, which I heard that's changing soon. So that was exciting news.
Yeah, that is exciting. And what about, all the fish here are provided by Seagrass Farms, is that right?
That's correct. So Jen Williams worked with Seagrass Farms, and they worked with us over a 2-month period to finalize this fish list, and the fish are just stunning. They're the stars of the show, right?
I'm impressed too, not only with the aquariums, but the terrariums here, which are quite amazing.
They really are.
So you've had a pretty good history with aquascaping. You're actually world class at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm world renowned. I've been aquascaping for about 10 years competitively, and I really enjoy it. It's a really good culture. It's a very, very positive group of folks that compete, and we just enjoy it. It's really not about like the world rankings and all that, and it's more about the camaraderie and pushing the hobby forward and making the hobby better. Where will we be if we didn't have competitive aquascaping? Look at tanks from 10, 15 years ago and look at tanks today. All these techniques that have been developed and shared around the world to just elevate the hobby for everybody. So that is, to me, what competitive aquascaping is all about.
A lot of competitive aquascaping involves a great deal of photography skills as well. Would you say that's true?
Yes, very much so. In fact, early on I invested in a DSLR camera and a nice lens. But more important than that was getting the lighting correct. So you have to have sufficient lighting over the tank to really illuminate it, so you can snap a quick shot to freeze the fish so they're not blurred. So you really get that crisp feel to it. And then also backlighting. So not only lighting the front, but backlight the tank so that it gives it that feeling that you're looking into, forever and miles.
More vast.
Instead of 18 inches. Yeah, so the photography is so important. I have a lot of content out there online that shows how I set up my tank for photography because it is tricky. I've helped a lot of people figure it out because you have crazy reflections and you got to get that shot perfect because you only get one shot to send in. It better be good.
So you get one photograph, right?
One photograph, that's it.
How long do you wait after you send it?
So it varies, but it's usually months and months. And you wait for the rank.
So one of your best rank takes, how long did you grow it out, and how long from the setup to that photograph that won you the award?
I've done everything from very long to very short. Recently, there's more contests available to us, and I only have the one contest tank. So to enter all the contests, guess what I have to do? I have to create a perfect tank, take a picture, and then destroy it. I've been accused of being dead inside.
How can you destroy something so beautiful? I mean, I guess it's just to get the perfect part.
That's everyone's question. How can you destroy it? It's perfect. It's award-winning, world-class, exceptional, just beyond belief, and you're destroying it because the next one's going to be better.
I guess, a lot of my tanks, I try to incorporate these dark zones, these dark areas and stuff. That's really hard to convey in photography.
Shadowed areas.
Yeah.
That that really comes down to how you put your hardscape in and how you trim your plants. You can get shadowing effects, and that is really an advanced technique. So it's something I've really been working on the last couple years. If you look at a lot of my work, you'll see the shadow techniques along with reflections. So using the side reflections and the surface reflection to make the tank just feel like it's not even there, the glass isn't even there. So techniques like if I have a piece of wood in front here, the photograph will see that piece of wood, and I'll put a piece of wood behind it, and you won't be able to see it because it's blocked by this, but you'll see it in the reflection.
Right.
So it's tricky. So you have to use your camera, you set your camera up to do that because your human eye cannot see that as you're building it. You don't have the same focal length, right? We have different lens lengths on that, and our eye is fixed.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's so many little small aspects, little details like that they're looking for because these judges are looking at the very best aquascapes around.
Judged.
Only people that have really spent a lot of their life trying to figure this out, or a lot of time anyway.
Yes. Judging is a thankless job, so thank you to all the judges out there. I'd rather compete, so I won't be judging again anytime soon.
Before I let you go, could you break down this tank that you've made here?
Yeah. So actually, I've never used these materials, these hardscapes. So this tank here was provided by Aqualife along with the light. The materials inside of it, we have petrified wood, which I've never used before, believe it or not. Never used petrified wood. So I saw it on the shelf, I'm like, I gotta have this. I'm gonna use it, why not, right?
Right.
And then this is called pine wood. So it was very vertical. And when I saw that and I saw the vertical strata of the stone, I'm like, I'm going all in on this vertical element.
Did you pick the fish that are in here?
I did not pick the fish, but I scaped around the fish. So I knew what fish were going in here, and then I created the scape. So I really went all in on this vertical hardscape. All these elongated lines from the bottom of the tank all the way through the top of the water, out of the tank for these angelfish. Yeah.
The epistogramma in here is especially beautiful.
Yeah, the pair of epistos are really catching everybody's eyes. I have heard that comment probably 100 times yesterday, and I'm sure I'll hear it 100 times today. Hey, Mr. Shark.
And we've got it looks like some Aqualife glass in here.
Yeah, all of what you see here is all Aqualife products. They have amazing. This is a Mr. Aqua tank. I pulled the sticker off to put my own sticker on. Jen Williams made these for me. It's got my signature and my little logo here, so pretty cool. So yeah, the glassware, I always run my tanks with the surface skimmer. I think it's a must to keep this barrier-free, so that there's gas exchange at the surface. That's where all the oxygen gets in, right?
Right.
Good amounts of oxygen, you have good bacteria, that means less algae, healthier tank, blah, 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 right? It's a must piece of equipment. So you got the glassware, and then you have an Awasa Biomaster down in the cabinet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is there, like a 350 or
It's
something?
a 350. Yeah, 350 for thermo. Yeah, that's my go-to filter. I sought out Awasa 3-4 years now. Before they were distributing here or selling here in the U.S., George Farmer mentioned them to me, and I was like, okay, I see Awasa here at this convention. I'm going to go talk to them, and here I am as one of the representatives at their show.
I'm fortunate enough to have them come by our local fish store every now and then and stuff, so I get to see them quite a bit too. That's how I found out about them at a little seminar they put on about their products, and really, really fascinating. I love the thermo line because it gets that heater out of there.
Yes.
And it really makes for a clean look. So you got the glass, which kind of makes it a little bit more invisible, and just doesn't take away from all the beautiful stuff in there.
Yeah, it really is. Turns out stunning. It makes such a difference. If we had put this scape in different, quality aquarium, maybe with black rims and low iron, without the low iron glass, that greenish glass, and the plastic pipes coming across, it wouldn't be the same. So yeah, Aqualife was so generous to donate all of this equipment, because all of this is being silent auctioned off.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's what the little things are.
Yeah, the clipboards on the sides of the tanks are the ones that are being silent auctioned off, and those proceeds are going to the Chicago Aquatic Plant Society, so we're donating this, and then the 1000 Mermaids Project and their reef restoration project, which is another worthy cause. So
that is fantastic. How
what a
nice.
great message, right? I mean, Awasa and Aqualife support aquascapers like no other companies, in my opinion. I'm just honored to just be part of this.
Well, I'm honored for you to take a few minutes out of your busy day here to talk to me. I'm a big fan of yours, and I'd love to. I look forward to seeing you this time. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Yeah, anytime, Sean. Thank you.
Where can people find you? You got your own YouTube channel, right?
I
and
do.
Instagram?
Yeah, it's Jeff Miotke Aquascaper. And Instagram, I'm at Jeff Miotke. That's Miotke.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll put links down below too to make sure it's easy to find you. Thanks, y'all.
Later.